Hello everyone, I'm Krasi, and this is my prognosis for the week to come, starting on Monday 12th of October. This is another interesting week, so to say, but they're all interesting this year. We just can't have a break from the interesting weeks. I will just make my quick overview, and after that I will tell you what are the celestial configurations every day. First of all, what is happening this week is that we have Mars in a very specific phase in relation to the Sun. Now, this phase is called cosmic setting and is explained only and solely in the Babylonian astrology. There is no other astronomical text of the contemporary world which is really explaining well in detail the cosmic setting phases of the planets, and they are so important because they're part of the oppositions of the planets to the Sun, and they are also followed by another phase. But Mars now is in the phase of cosmic setting, which is very important, which probably makes him a bit more complex, but probably not more angry, just more powerful. Not more angry because the first cosmic setting shows during the opposition of Mars and the Sun that at the moment when in the morning on the eastern horizon you have the Sun rising, in the same moment on the western horizon, Mars, for example, just try to imagine it would be setting. Just imagine them. One is rising, the other one is setting, and the two divinities are looking at each other. And Mars is a night planet. And when setting, this is not making him very angry, but makes him very, very powerful, because in this moment, he's very near us and he's very easily visible as an orange ball on the sky. So this phase is important, and along with everything else, indeed makes the situation very interesting. So Mars is, as we speak, in the last degrees of Pisces, sidereal, astronomical Pisces, and he will be in this phase until the end of the week for sure. So he's not, luckily, he's not squaring anymore Saturn, because this is among the most dangerous aspects in the sky when you see Mars and Saturn in a square. But he can create different disturbances. I will give you an example. Yesterday I was sitting to record this very same video, and Zoom wouldn't even save it. It just got lost. And I said I need to postpone this for another day because obviously something is stopping me. But this was, I think, Mars, who not Mercury, it was Mars who was creating different disturbances also of such technological character easily. So just keep this in mind. If you, for example, have Pisces on a key position in your horoscope, or the signs which Pisces is squaring, like Sagittarius, Gemini, and in the opposition Virgo, better be a bit careful during this week and the next week, because Mars is in this unpredictable phase. You know he's unpredictable. It's very hard really to say what his next step would be, taking into consideration also the fact that he's in the water sign Pisces, and there he's pretty unpredictable. There are, of course, many helping factors on the sky, which is Jupiter square Mars. Now, Jupiter is squaring Mars together with Pluto. And I will tell you that according to the ancients, this is not that malefic. This is an aspect which actually is very powerful, can give people who are, for example, born with this aspect to come up with very powerful, important decisions, to come up with something, can also give powerful position in terms of what you reach in society. So this is not that bad. Of course, depends how in your horoscope Mars and both Jupiter are placed. But I don't see this position as scary. yes, Pluto is participating in the whole thing, and because it makes it a bit more, well, deeper and more complex and more multi-layered, because in this very moment, as we speak, Pluto is stationary in the 28 degrees of sidereal Sagittarius, squaring Mars, retrograde in the cosmic setting phase in the 27 degrees of Pisces. Jupiter is watching, and this is always, always good. And Jupiter is watching from his very powerful position, of course, in Sagittarius, his own sign. And well, yes, we just need to be careful. Mars is unpredictable. People will be emotionally very well, very maybe tense, too emotional. And yes, of course, this can create what, remember what Mars in Pisces in the summer gave, the same manipulations and lies that we'll hear this, I mean, during this square on the sky. So we can hear again, you see, when we give too much attention to media, of course, we play in the movie. Just avoid media, especially the mainstream media, as much as you can, because you hear all kinds of manipulations, and the governments will continue the game. That's for sure. I don't want even to go into this detail. We know. Just avoid playing this movie as much as you can. So, so yes, this is the main thing in the sky. What else? Yes, of course, we have very exact aspect between harmonious aspect between Venus and Mercury, and this could be a wonderful time for creating beauty, for doing talented work. So instead of starting new initiatives this week, because it's very much inappropriate, this is the week of the closure of the month, rather do what you love. Avoid media, do your avoid media in terms of the mainstream media. Do not avoid the media which is really informing you what the reality, as we can, as far as we can see the reality, of course, is giving you, but still more like educate yourself because of Mercury and Venus sextile, which is harmonious. And the week is not appropriate for new beginnings, absolutely not appropriate with this Mars and with, because it's the last closing week, just, and stay on the safe side indeed, because of the unpredictability of the planet. So let's see what is happening day by day, starting October 12th, 24th lunar day of the waning moon. The moon exactly squares Mercury. Yeah, we can witness manipulations. This is a square. And also, well, the Mars is in a cosmic setting, like I told you. So they not very appropriate for any, this day particularly, for any medical invasive operations that you may travel. Communication wise, well, what to tell you? As you saw, my Zoom completely didn't allow my video to come out due to technical reasons. Then this is this Mars. So do your work with good preparatory work with when you travel also. New beginnings, absolutely not appropriate, really. Whatever you start now, to complete your things, the week could be really good. And this is a day ruled up by the moon. The gemstones that you can wear and also look at the moon would be Larimar, would be blue aquamarine, would be selenite, would be even white coral, would be the partially mounting crystal, could be selenite, did I say, moonstone, and many others. And now let's see what Tuesday has for us. 13th of October, Tuesday, 25th lunar day of the waning moon. The moon is in degrees which you have the Hydra constellation in the first degrees of Leo, degrees which give people intuition, power. For these degrees, ancients say, oh, these people just know things. So yes, work for creating, a day for enhancing intuition, for doing a work which would knowledgeable for medical interventions, like I'm telling you, avoid, but still, since the moon is in Leo, you may do some non-invasive operations. You can work of beauty, again, if non-invasive. Travel, you may negotiate, really not very appropriate. You can, new beginnings not, but closure of things, yes. Mars is ruling the day. You can wear red coral, garnet, ruby. Wednesday, 14th of October, 26th lunar day. The moon is conjoined Venus, exactly conjoined to star of astrology. Yes, so it says by itself, studying astrology, esoteric knowledge. And it's the first day of the Mercurian, it's first and only day when Mercury is stationary before turning retrograde. Of course, this is just a couple of hours, but the day is ruled by Mercury. I expect media lies, expect like, well, the movie to complete, to continue, not to complete yet even. The movie that they try to put us in. And also, this day is appropriate for some medical interventions, not in non-invasive, because Mars is worrying me with this unpredictable phase, and depends how Mars is placed in your horoscope. So be careful. Also, the day is ruled by Mercury. You can complete things, not new initiatives. You can do projects, educational projects. You can study. Also, on this day, yeah, good to complete things. Could be very, very appropriate, and to do spiritual work as well. They are ruled by Mercury. You can wear emerald, tsavorite, other green garnet, green aventurine, green beryl. And then you have Thursday, 15th October, 27th lunar day. 27th lunar day, the moon is void, of course. So not much we can do, not even new beginnings, because not even completion of things so much, because it may not result in the completion that you want. So any action is being, like, you need to be patient on this day. Medical interventions, beauty procedures, certainly not very good. Yes. And then you have on this very day, Mercury already retrograde, repeating the information that we got manipulated with before in the manipulation attempt, because Mercury is also aspected by Saturn, and yes. So indeed, this day is not appropriate for new beginnings, completion. It is very appropriate for spiritual work, and just do your routine things, stay away from trouble. In any case, the good thing is that Jupiter is ruling the day, which is very benevolent. And when Jupiter is ruling the day, this is really blessing and is a helping hand. So when Jupiter is ruling the day, wear as first choice yellow sapphire, yellow citrine, golden beryl. And then we have already the 3 days of lunar invisibility, and I will say them as one. You have 16th of October, Friday, 17th October, Saturday, 18th October, Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2 days when the moon will not be seen on the sky. And the ancients were very wise and always right. They would really do nothing. They would contemplate at home or stay in the temple, really perform only spiritual activities. During these days, there is no really progress. The lunar god descends into the netherworld to get busy with the destinies of the dead. So we're not of concern. The moon is ruling everything: life, that, development, business, just anything. Therefore, when the moon is not visible, what action can proceed? Nothing. Not even completion, not new beginnings. Even the routine is not supported. During this day, 3 days, 16, 17, 18, it's really good to do as less as possible in terms of important actions. New beginnings, whatever you start now, I'm telling you, it's not good. So, yes, these 3 days, you can do a lot. You can meditate. You can do whatever your spiritual philosophy is teaching you. But really, if you do surgery, not good. If you do, well, I don't think that these days are appropriate for anything else but for working with ourselves, on ourselves. If you want self-education, very good, because the moon is passing through Virgo. Healing, natural healing, such things, until you see the first lunar crescent, which will appear in Libra on Monday. But then remember, on Monday, again, still for another 4 days, Mars is in cosmic setting. Not very easy. So we need, these 2 weeks are a little bit weeks of attention worldwide. We will hear this, we will witness the same attention, and well, difficult events which we can either agree to play in or not. So I wish you a very good week. We can create such reality of a good week. This is really our choice how to live. And I wish you a happy week. And yes, your comments are welcome. Bye-bye.